Good morning, everybody. How do I do that? Let's see. Okay, everybody, I'm here. I am here. I'll just wait on you guys to come in. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see. I'm going to come in on my phone real quick so I can. Hey guys. Hey guys. I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh my God, I overslept. Can you imagine? Hey guys. Hey Dagmar, Slapping Tickle, Gina, Kaisa, Dawn. Oh wow, you've all been waiting. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I overslept. I can't believe it.
Let's see. Okay, guys. Ooh, guys, it is freezing out here. It is so cold. I'm so sorry, guys. I slept. I woke up. I was like, holy shit. I jumped up out of that bed so fast. I didn't think because the last time I was awake was at like 3:30. Y'all, it's an ugly day here. How's your weather? It is ugly here. It is nasty and rainy. Good morning, Kaisa, Gina. I feel so much better. Queen, how do you feel? Yes, it's freezing here, Kaisa. I'm off my game a little bit. I woke up late. I'm running around with my clothes half on, halfway off, and trying to get dressed, trying to put my hair up in a ponytail, hurrying up, trying to get a cigarette. Y'all, this weather is supposed to get so cold this week. We're supposed to have, no, you have to remember, I'm in the South. Okay. I mean, Quick Vic is more south than I am. So, of course, he's got warm weather almost all the time. But even he has been getting 60-degree weather, and that's cold for him. Um, yeah, we have, it might be a white Christmas for us. It's supposed to be in the single digits. Like the high of the day is supposed to be in the 20s. And for us, that is unheard of. For us here in Louisiana is just I won't say it's unheard of because we've heard of it, obviously, but it's cold as hell. Slap and tickle. I know below 30 here in New Orleans for Christmas. It'll be even colder when I come visit. When are you coming, baby? CC, you don't have any regular shoes to wear? You don't wear your boots? They're going to hurt your feet.
I work construction with this thing my whole life.
The 26th, probably the day after Christmas. You're going to have to bring a blow up mattress or something because we've got a house guest. Oh, you're starting to haul your plants inside today, Gina? Yeah, because, man, I've got all my plants inside already. We did that a couple of weeks ago where we put everything inside. Ooh, excuse me. I think I'm right. I love you, baby. Watch out, your cigarette didn't go out all the way. Oh, it was in your hand. I saw fire still. TC is here slapping tickle. You're going to bring your heating pad and your space heater? Yeah, you and TC can use that space heater. Yes, Gina. Yes, we do, don't we? We spend a lot of money on our plants. We spend a lot of money on our different foods and stuff that we have that we may have outside still. There's a lot of people. Yeah, yeah, slap and tickle. He's doing really, really good. He starts his new job today, so I'm so excited. And you know, it's good. Right now we're good. It is good. So today, guys, I'm smoking a cigarette real quick before we get into this topic. Since I woke up late and I've made all of us late, we'll just have to go a little bit longer today, and I apologize for that. I sincerely apologize for that. Um, this will probably never happen again. Um, I better not say that too quick, or it'll be one of those things where I wake up late all the time, and I don't want to be that. I'm never late for anything, y'all. I'm never late. So, but today we're going to talk about something that I think has probably touched everyone's life, or they may know someone. And it's a hard subject to talk about. And then we're going to move into something that is a little bit similar. So today we're going to be talking about the word, uh, the S word, which is unaliving yourself. Um, you can't say the S word on here, from what I understand. I'm not even going to say it just because I don't, whatever. Um, but it is the 13th leading cause in America today, and this is something that I think is so sad. You know, last week I woke up to the news that a really nice, beautiful man by the name of Twitch I watched on So You Think You Can Dance for years. I can remember I can remember when I first started watching So You Think You Can Dance, and he was one of the first contestants. And if I remember right, he either won the show or he came from the show. They gave him a job, and choreographer, great dancer. I mean, this guy, amazing. And I woke up to the news that at 40 years old, with a beautiful wife and three beautiful children, one at the age of 2 or 3, I believe 3, that he had taken his own life. And I was shattered. I was heartbroken. And I mean, I can't imagine, how his family feels. This is something that, is an it's an end to something that can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? It's a permanent solution for something that's temporary. Okay. Um, so I really want to delve into this today. And I want to take the week, really, the rest of the week, to talk about um, unaliving yourself. And I also want to talk about, we're going to end up going into suicide trolling. Okay, guys, we're going to go into that because I did some research, and I'm going to be honest, I was quite surprised. I was quite surprised by the information that I found. Okay, guys, let me get in here. Hey, Nunzio, good morning. Welcome, welcome. So today we're talking about a very important topic. Let me get back in here, y'all, to my computer. Whew, it's cold out there. Okay, guys, let me get to my computer. He's waiting. Okay, have a good day. See you later.
Okay, guys, I'm here. Now, now we can get down to the brass tacks. Woo-wee, I need to make me some coffee. Y'all give me just 2 seconds. Y'all talk amongst yourself and give me 2 seconds. Okay. Whew, goodness gracious. Okay, guys. This really threw me for a loop. I'm usually on top of my game, huh? We don't see Sue yet. I was going to tell Sue. I found that app. Um, Dang, I was going to have my husband show me. Oh, Double D, that is so sad. That is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences. Hey, Harry. Hey, Harry. Y'all look at my hair. It's even kind of, I washed it yesterday. Okay, guys, so let's talk about this. So, look, I have paperwork, lots of paperwork. Welcome, Double D. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope that this conversation can bring some healing and help your way. Um, this is, like I said, it's a hard topic. Um, I can remember the first time that I heard about suicide. I know I'm probably not supposed to say it, but it's hard not to. It's hard to keep saying unalived yourself. I don't. It's hard for me to say that. Yes, Double D. Yes, you're right. I don't think anyone should be bullied, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to end up leading into that. Okay, guys. But let me just give you. Oh, I said the 13th leading cause. Suicide is the 12th leading cause of death, and depression, untreated depression, is the leading cause of suicide. Um, I will say this. Let me fix this banner real quick. Um, let's see. Okay, guys. Hey, good morning, Sue. There's Sue. I was just saying that was waiting on you to come in so I could tell you that I found that app. And girlfriend, I laughed and laughed. I took a picture of myself and I was putting my face in all of those little things and I was laughing my ass off. So thank you, Sue, because I think I'm going to make a few little videos, a few little shorts to go up. Okay, guys, so today we're talking about suicide, and the number is on the screen. If you or anyone else that you know is struggling and having a hard time, please give them this number. You know, for a long time I knew that there was a 1-800 number, but I didn't know that it was so prevalent that we would have a specific number, which they have now come up with, which is 988. Just like 911, they came up with this suicide prevention hotline. And so I encourage you guys, if you know anyone or you need help, please call the hotline and get some help. You got to get to the store for milk. All right, Double D. Well, you have a great day, Double D. I'm so glad you stopped in, and I hope you come back and watch the replay. Hopefully something here that is said today or within the chat, can help you. And, we talk about grief a lot on this channel. And so I encourage you to come back and be with us when we talk about grief. Since you've lost friends, and um, to help you navigate. Oh, Queen, it says suicide hotline 988. That coffee is good. Okay, y'all. So let me pull out my paperwork here. Okay, let's talk about. Well, let me get back to what I was saying. The first time I heard that word suicide, I was in junior high school, and I had this guy that I rode the bus with that was in high school. I was junior high, he was high school. And he ended up taking his own life. And I can specifically remember, asking my dad because I'd never heard anyone talk about taking their own life. I didn't understand what that meant. And so when he told me, it really bothered me. I personally have had thoughts of suicide. Um, I won't say that it's ideology. Some people, they are infatuated with suicide. They are infatuated with death. They don't want to be here, and so that's all they think about. They idealize it. And I know I just said that word wrong. Anyway, um, this is a hard subject to talk about. Life is so hard. Life is hard. And to have to deal with the things that some of our teens and people have to deal with today, the causes of suicide are so high now. It's just absolutely crazy. Um, so has anyone in here ever dealt with it personally? Has anyone ever dealt with suicide personally besides Double D having someone that her friends commit suicide? The leading cause is untreated depression. So yes, it is touched. Okay. So I'm touching on a topic here that's pretty hot. I'm touching on a topic here that's pretty hot. Oh, Queen, that is so sad. It's so sad. Oh, wow, Dawn. Both on December 1st. That is okay. Okay, well, let's delve into this. I've got some notes here that I went through last night and checked on, and I really want to get into. We're going to end up moving into suicide trolling. Because I believe that because we have this platform, it is so prevalent in the world that we as YouTubers, um, this is our platform. And I have seen with my own eyes, um, some really nasty, nasty online trolling take place. And so I think I want to talk about that too, go into that, because for us as YouTubers, I don't know about you, but I'm on YouTube a lot. And look, you could be on YouTube and never interact with anybody. I was on YouTube for 2 years and didn't interact with anybody. So it's very easy to stay back in the bushes and never talk and just be an onlooker. And that's okay. Um, but this is something that I think we need to talk about because it's going on, and I personally know people who are going through things right now that are because of an online troll, and it affects every part of her life. It is affecting her life. It's affecting her husband's, her children's life. And this is what I think people, even the troll, they don't care. People are like, well, why do they do this? What's their payoff? Well, that is the payoff. The payoff is them seeing you hurt. That's the payoff for them. Okay, so let's look at this. Suicide. Average one person every 11.5 minutes kill themselves. One male every 14.4 minutes, and one female every 55.9 minutes. The number one method is firearms, and the second one is hanging. And I don't know if I'm sure a lot of you have heard, that a lot of girls, and boys have, taken their own lives by hanging. And it's horrible, because children always need to know that there's a way out. Adults need to know that there is a way out. Oh, Sue, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so glad you're still here with us. I'm so glad that you came out the other side. That's what I was saying in the beginning, is that, this is a permanent solution for temporary actions that are happening. Things happen to us that are temporary. Days change and things go by and things change. But I'm talking about in the U.S., Harry. Now, I do have the worldwide numbers, but this is for the USA. Um, yeah, it's the 12th ranking cause of death in the U.S. It is the third for young people. For kids who don't know, they take their own life. So we've got a crisis in this country. And the sad thing is I think that this is overlooked. I think this is overlooked. I think this is something that, needs to be talked about. I think that, yeah. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about some warning signs, okay? My fiance, let's see, let me catch up with y'all. Oh, good morning, Judith. Good morning. It's okay, honey. I was late too. I was late getting on my own broadcast. My fiance had a little cousin hang himself in junior high. He was only 14. It was all because he was bullied over a video game playing on Xbox Live. Oh, you're fine, Kaisa. You're fine, girl. Get it, get it. You got it. Okay, guys, let's talk about some warning signs. Because if anything, we need to be aware of what's going on around us. And, as I was reading and going through this, I thought to myself, if someone that you know is contemplating suicide, um, people are always like, well, how did we know? Maybe you don't know. Maybe it's out of the blue, and sometimes it is. Sometimes hindsight's 2020. You might see something and go back and say, okay, well, they did such and such, so I can see now where it was leading to that. But you never would have given it a second thought any other time, right? So let's talk about some warning signs. Okay, suicide does not have one single cause. Certain factors like substance abuse and untreated depression can lead to higher risk of suicide, just as having a trusted group of friends can help protect you. Um, so here are some of the warning signs. Okay, guys. Number one, talking about wanting to die or to kill yourself. Okay. Now, I know people go around and, we use the term lightly, don't we? Um, you know, oh, if that ever happened to me, I would just kill myself. Things of this nature. I mean, I've said things like that in my younger years when I didn't understand what I was saying. Um, but if you hear someone who is talking about this, you need to be aware of, what's going on. I mean, not everybody. Good morning, Captain. Not everybody who says they want to kill themselves really wants to commit suicide, okay, guys? But you always have to think and say to that person, hey, don't say that. This could be very serious. You know, um, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's bothering you. That way you can find out and you can ask them, hey, are you thinking about suicide? Just ask them. This does not put, the thought in their head. If the thought is there, it's already there. You're not going to help them along. If you're looking for a way to kill oneself, if you talk about feeling hopeless or having no purpose, if you talk about feeling trapped or being in unbearable pain, if you talk about being a burden to others. We had 4 years at the old people place since I've been 18. Oh, Gina, that is not cool. And see, that would be someone I'd be concerned about, just because they do this, they do this all the time. Um, so sometimes we have to, and that's going to be one of the topics, you know, this is why it's so difficult because, yeah, Kaisa, among older people, it is very high. Let me tell you. Let's see. Per day, middle-aged people who commit suicide per day from 45 years old to 64 years old, 39 people per day. Every 11 minutes or so, someone is taking their own life. And y'all, this is a problem. This is a problem. Um, if you see someone like that, Gina, I would have to think to myself, number one, if she's done it all the time, it's hard to take someone like that seriously. But at the same time, it's like, which way do you go? So it's almost like a play on your emotions, Gina. That sounds to me, and I sure don't want to say that, because I don't know this lady. And And Lord knows I wouldn't want to, speak out of turn on this. I just feel as though if she's done this, dozens of times, then this is some kind of a play on emotions or something. Um, that's another thing too, is, a lot of times, you get upset with somebody, or let's say, your spouse or whatever. I know I've been there. I've been so upset, and it's like, why am I even here? And the question of why am I even here is because God wants you here, and you're here. Plain and simple. Um, the last time she was in psych ward, she brought a guy home with her, and he shot himself at her house. Oh my God, Gina. Yes, Kaisa, whenever I started doing this research and started looking into this, I was really shocked um, that I did not realize how many elderly people, take their own lives because I don't know why. I can only imagine that it's because, let's say that they've lost everyone, they have no one left, and it's just them. They might think, why even, try. Um, so Gina, I have a cousin that does that about every 3 months. No one knows if we would try to help. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, is that you want to help, but then on the other hand, your hands are tied, and to a certain degree. What is up with this camera? Hmm. Let's see, Captain. It also doesn't help that in some countries like Canada are airing human euthanasia commercials like they're supposedly helping. Oh, that's crazy, Captain. Now I've heard of that, and that is absolutely nuts. I mean, I've read about it. That's something that would be a good topic to talk about um, because I don't understand it. I guess I should say that would be a nice topic to talk about because I don't understand it. Anything that I don't understand, and I'm trying to, figure it out. I like to do that research. Yeah, they're probably hurting in some way, but maybe can't express themselves in a normal way. Yeah, Dagmar. She has tried, but never wants to stay on meds either. See, that's another thing, guys. I personally, I have to take meds um, for depression. I am bipolar with a manic depressive disorder. I am more depressed than I would be manic, is what they would say. And like I said earlier, I mean, I've thought about suicide, but I've never thought of it as in taking it to that level of, how I would do it, why I would do all these different things. It's not in my DNA for me to do that to myself, right? Some people, it's just not in their DNA for them to do that. Some people have this concept all the time. Maybe they think about suicide all the time, and that's where you start to have a problem. Um, let's see, we can have euthanasia here as well as in Europe when they begin targeting young people due to depression, addiction, or social ineptitude instead of helping. That's happening in Canada right now. So you literally have commercials? Wait, okay, let me get this straight. So you have commercials that, like, you have a number you can call if you want to not live anymore. Yeah, I never could follow through, Indy. I just, I mean, my husband and my kids and my family, I couldn't do that. Not only that, but in my own heart and mind, I know that things are subject to change. Everything is subject to change. And, we just, sometimes life seems like it's, you know, uh, like not going to get any better. Things in life come through, and things happen, and you think, oh gosh, it's not going to get any better, and I can't do this, and um, but oh, Gina, so okay, so she has had an ideation of suicide all her life. I mean, just by what you're typing. Thank you, Dawn. I'm so glad me and Indy are here. I'm so glad everyone is here. Yes, Lab and Tickle, you're too hard headed for that. Yeah. There are commercials where a military vet couldn't get wheelchair access. Instead of getting her equipment, they offered her euthanasia. What? Oh, no. No, 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 no. I mean, what does it take for you to get your ass out there and build something for someone that is handicapped? My father in law was in a wheelchair, and no, there was no reason for him to be euthanized. Yeah, Queen, we're going to write that down, baby, so we can look into that, because this is something that's, I've never heard of this. Not in this manner. I mean, I've heard of euthanasia, but not in this manner. I've actually seen and watched one documentary where a woman who had incurable cancer decided to take medicines to take her own life. But it was towards the end, and there was no time left anyway. And so she just wanted to be out of the pain, be out of the misery. Um, and, look, I've been there. I watched my son die, and that was the most heart wrenching time of my life. Hey, Thursday, child, what a time to be jumping in, huh? Here, euthanasia. um, yeah, okay, yeah, Captain, that's what I'm talking about. Assisted euthanasia for terminally ill. But yeah, this right here, what you're talking about, is something totally different. Die with dignity. Yes, Dawn. Um, I mean, I had to sit and watch, my son suffer. Now, would he have, it went so fast. It wasn't something that was, drawn out. It went very fast. And he had, pain patches, fentanyl, and things like this, of course, because he was in severe pain. But yeah, that is something we're going to have to look into and talk about too, Captain. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you for sharing that. Um, it's hard dealing with things sometimes when you're not taught how to deal with problems at a young age. We were always told to get over it, it will go away. Oh, Sue. Yes, honey. I could take that right there and run with it. Um, See, I wasn't taught that either. As kids, we were told to be seen and not heard. And I wasn't taught really how to deal with issues. It was one of those things, like you said, just get over it or just ignore it and it'll go away. Yeah, Thursday. We're talking about suicide today. Um, and euthanasia came up. Captain says that in Canada they are now having euthanasia commercials. And you know, I agree. Euthanasia is different for end of care, end of life care. This is something totally different, to die with dignity. But I can't imagine telling my handicapped daughter or son that because we don't have the resources to get your wheelchair from here to here, well, how about you just, let's get you euthanized. It's kind of like, hey, let's go get a shot. That's just not cool. That is just not cool. Okay, guys, so warning signs. More warning signs. Displaying extreme moods, withdrawing or feeling isolated, sleeping little or too much. And so a lot of what we're seeing here is depression. Depression. And like I said earlier, that is the number one cause for suicide is untreated depression. There's risk factors: alcohol, other substance abuse disorders, hopelessness, history or trauma or abuse, a previous suicide attempt, family history of suicide. Oh, hey, Quick Vic. I think so too, Dawn. I would, like I said, I would have to do some research on that because I tell you, I've never heard of it here. Not in that manner. Not in that manner. No. That's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. One male dies every 14.4 minutes. Isn't that crazy? Think about that. Every 14 minutes, a male is taking their own life, and every hour, a woman is taking her own life. This is just absolutely nuts, y'all. Okay, let's get into. Let me see. So let me ask you this: we're all on YouTube, and we all have to deal with trolling. I mean, when I first got on YouTube, I didn't know anything about trolling. Not in this aspect. I just didn't know. And now that I'm on here on YouTube, and I realize it's out of control. You chose assisted death for your hubby in 2021, Gina. What can you tell us a little bit more around that? Good morning, surfing. So raise your hands, everybody, if you've dealt with online trolls. Let's talk about online trolling and how it is now a thing called suicide trolls. And do you know what that is? Let me get some more coffee, y'all. We might have to take this one outside for a cigarette. Okay, let me. He had a massive heart attack and could only move his eyes. We had talked about this before. Oh, wow, Gina, I am so sorry that you had to make that decision, honey, but I totally support you and understand. Um, that was a decision that y'all came to together, and I respect that. I respect that. So I'm going to drop my link, everybody. That way I can come up and I can go outside and smoke my cigarette. Oh, so sorry, Thursday. So this, I mean, we've got 15 people in the chat, and we've got a handful that has been touched by this topic. Wow. Okay.
Can y'all hear me now? Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I did a quickie Vicky. You're outside with your fat cat? We haven't been out for a few days, so catching up on our news, huh? Okay, everyone can hear me now? I was just a talking. Can't remember what I said, but oh yeah. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all of you because you don't even know it, but you have helped me so much. You've helped me go through these holidays with a sense of not being alone. Ever since I lost my mom and my son, along with my brother and so many other family members, Christmas has never been the same. Hey, Miss G, good to see you too, darling. I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna keep shining, Vic. I'm gonna keep shining. You guys have helped me so much. I have friends on here that I never thought that I would have friends again. To be quite honest with you, at 49 years old and not getting out much, you just feel like you're not going to meet people. But I have met you, wonderful people, and it has literally changed my life. You can ask my husband, you can ask my mother-in-law, you can ask my son. You know, I mean, like the other day when he came and I was sick, he's used to seeing me in the bed. He's used to seeing me sick. And I got up and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, I'm sick." And he says, "Oh, okay." But, he's so used to seeing that for these years, and now, I feel better and I'm up, and he just smiles. I can see that smile on his face of, "Look at my mom. My mom is a badass. She has went through hell and back, but look at her. She still has a smile on her face." And I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. I haven't had a smile on my face like this in a long time. Little things bring me pleasure, and it doesn't take much to make me happy. Um, as long as my son is okay and he's sober, and I have all of you guys. I have all of you guys, and you know, we have all, yes, Slap and Tickle. Yes, if anyone wants to know my history, Slap and Tickle has been with me since he was about 14, 15 years old. And so he has seen the last 10 years of my life and what I've went through and what this family has been through. And yeah, so you're going to have to call me. Look out, sister. It's been the last 6 months, Indy. When I started talking to you, um, me and you started talking, I was still in the bed. You know that. Um, and in the last 6 months, I've went crazy, girl, getting up and canning and just getting up and doing something. And it took me a long time to do that because I didn't want to participate in life. People think that you mean you don't. When you say you don't want to be here, a lot of people do think that it means suicide. But for me, that's not what it meant. For me, it meant I didn't want to participate in life because nothing made me happy. I didn't think anything would ever bring me joy again. Everything was too painful. Everything was too painful. To breathe was painful. How can I still be here and my son is gone? Um, yeah, So I just want to thank everybody. I just want to thank everybody. I love all of you so dearly. I see you around on my YouTube streets, and it feels good to go into a room and people, and you've established your name and they've established their name, and you become friends, and then you exchange numbers outside of YouTube, and you talk to the real people behind the avatar. And that's important. I don't think that a lot of people put a lot into that, but for me it's very important. I take friendship very, very seriously. I feel that, friendship is very special, and it's a two-way street. You give 100, it's like a marriage. You give 100, the other person gives 100. Not every day that I call Indy am I going to be in the mood where I can talk to her. She's going to have to talk to me. And she has done that for me. And friends will prove themselves, over time. Uh, to show who they are and what kind of friend they are. And that's the kind of friends that I want in my life. So let's talk about birthdays. We've got an idea. Okay, quick. Um, Queen, if you want to present it in the chat, we've got an idea for birthdays, and wanted to see how everybody felt about it. Since we have our regular group of people, we got 14 strong in here now. I want to thank every single one of you for joining me this morning. This topic has kind of been all over the place. That's my fault for waking up early and not having my ducks in a row. And I apologize for that. Tomorrow will be a different story. Um, so y'all, last night it's pouring down rain. It's freezing, and guess what? There was a hen stuck underneath one of our vehicles. Larry had to get down on the ground in the mud and get it out. Well, come to find out, it had been attacked by a raccoon. So I now have a hurt hen in a box in my bathtub. So she could sleep in there and be safe overnight. And remember, we have Thunder, and he's our dog, and he likes roosters, and he likes hens. But yeah, we have a. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, Gina, tomorrow's your birthday? Happy early birthday, Gina. Happy birthday, honey. Well, this is the reason why we're doing this. If everybody wants to share their birthdays and we could do something special for each one of you, even if you just want to share the month, you don't have to share the day or the week, or I'm at the week, the day of the week. Okay, ignore me. But yeah, if everyone wants to put like what month you were born, and Queen Indie Mom can write it down, and that way each month we can send out some birthday notifications. I think that would be fun. Miss G, I got my own S22 and it's paid for. Yeah, Dagmar, our little hen is, I think it's going to make it. I think it got far enough up in there that it was only trying to grab at its back. And Larry's had to nurse them back before. Um, oh, you have to wait another year, Dagmar, for your birthday. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Larry came in. He was soaking wet. I mean, uh he was trying to grill some hamburgers for us in the freezing rain. Oh, it was November 25th. Okay. Oh, you're a groundhog baby. February 2nd. That's cool. That is so cool. Gina, I hope you have the happiest birthday, honey. You deserve it. Miss G. You'll be 21 again and again, huh? Ooh, y'all got to go back inside. It's freezing out here.
Let's see, what did I miss? Slap and tickle, that's right. That's right. Yours is January 4th. I knew it was January. Oh, I'm jealous. You're going to Colorado. Sue Latin, June 5th. Mine is July the 11th. Miss G. Oh, you know what, Miss G? He's going to kill that raccoon. That's all I can say is if that raccoon, if he sees any raccoons, they're dead. And the whole family. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your birthday. Thank you. What time is it? I've been on over an hour already. Gosh, time flies by, doesn't it? Okay, guys, let's talk for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna jump off of here and I've got some. I am making graham cracker crack. Has anyone ever heard of it? Yes, we want to know, Queen. Are you crazy? We want to know. Oh, thank you, Miss G. 40 is a good year. Gosh, I wish I could have said that. 40 was a doozy. I'll be 50 come my birthday. Graham cracker crack. Yes, let me tell you. So you take your graham crackers and you lay them all out on your pan, and then you cook your brown sugar, your butter, and your pecans, and then you just pour it all over it and just let it sit. And then you just go back in and crack it when it's done. And let me tell you, it'll make you slap your mama. Be like, bam. Yeah, guys, if anyone watching the replay, listening to this, share your birthday in the comment section, and me and Quindy, I can't even talk this morning, y'all. What in the hell? What is a graham cracker? Oh, Dagmar. Um, Gosh, how do I explain a graham cracker? Um, it's like a cinnamon. It's a sweet cracker. It's a sweet honey cracker, and they break apart like crackers, and they're like they melt in your mouth when you eat them. They just melt in your mouth. So, yes, I will do a recipe, Dawn. I will make sure. Look, what I'll do is I'll put it on my community post. Okay, guys. So y'all be looking out for that today. Let me make a note to myself. Let me make a note. Community post. Yes. Yes, I'll put the recipe in the community post, guys. So, okay, so I'm going to end this live today, guys. I've got to go take care of some business and get up and going and moving. And too many people, let's see, too many people missed the silver lining because they're expecting gold. Yeah. Can you ship me some of that once you make it? You know what, Queen? You might get lucky. Miss G, here's my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list for when my birthday comes. Please, all three, hit the like button. You take care, Captain. Dawn says, "Do you need a? I need some tips for this live. I'll take $1.99." Oh goodness. Yes. Look, this is the thing, guys. I'm never going to ask for anything. If you want to hit the Cash App for having a good time at Honeybees, God bless you. And if you can't, then you can't. And I'm all good. Um, I had a Secret Santa come through, and I ended up buying my StreamYard for the month. So I'm so excited about that I've got StreamYard. And um, yeah, Dawn. I have an S22, but I wonder how much he got for his, since it was $1,300. I mean, I didn't pay $1,300 for mine. I don't know where he paid $1,300 for his, but since it was so important. Yeah, I've never seen a grown man beg so much either. It's ridiculous. And to be honest, just wait for it to amp up this week. Just wait on it to amp up. Everybody needs to be paying attention this week, because, or at least that's what he says, huh? Everyone pay it forward and buy some Pampers. Girl, you better behave. You better behave, Miss G. Yes, I agree with Queen. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Um, yeah, Dawn. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the real world. Yeah, big story coming Wednesday at 11. Stay tuned. Another one's coming Friday. So we'll have to see what transpires this week, huh? We'll come back Monday and talk about it, or come back. Yeah, we'll talk about it Monday. Yeah, it is sad, Dagmar. It's very sad. But he's a troll. I've been doing this research on cyber trolling, And, you know, people who hurt other people and take advantage of them are trolls, period. They're just trolls. And that's what he's doing. Even though he's dry begging and grifting, he's a great grifter. Oh, Miss G, you said we could do a 3-hour live chat. We could stay for dinner. Have a beautiful day, Dawn. I'm so glad you came. I hope you have a beautiful day, a wonderful day. And all the lies day after day, right, Dagmar? I mean, it is pathetic. And every day it's, oh, I just don't know. Yeah, but he calls the devils his trolls. Thank you, Miss G, for praying for the roosters and the chickens. Thank you, Thursday. You have a great too. Everyone have a great day. Love to all of you. Don't get too stressed out. We have a wonderful day coming, and it's called Christmas. Let's remember the reason for the season. And oh, Miss G, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. Oh, that's not good news. I'll be praying for her. I saw that, Sue. You're the subject of his daggers now. Yeah, he was talking about your fat cat. Why does he think everyone's got fat cats? I've got 7 cats. You've got 7 cats. What the hell? What the hell does he know? You took her to the hospital yesterday, Miss G. I'm so sorry, honey. I hope everything turns out. I hate to hear those words. I hate that word. We'll be praying for her. Sue, you know what? He's just talking out his ass. So don't let that worry you, girlfriend. We'll talk later. I'll call you. Okay, love? Okay, everybody. So be ready for tomorrow. We're going to come and we're going to talk about trolling, cyberbullying, and trolling and suicide trolls. And we're going to look at the different kinds of trolls that we have out there. Okay, guys? I didn't know we had so many different kinds, but apparently we do. And in my research, I found a lot of information. And so be ready for tomorrow morning. I will not be late. I will be on top of my shit. And we'll be ready to rock and roll at 7 a.m. Okay, guys. Love you. Have a wonderful day. And until tomorrow, Honeybees is out.